Congrats on beating Ant Demon. Medi. Okay, we are gonna have to redo some of that, but I think that's okay. To make up for the... I think there's 8 minutes of VOD that are gonna be separated. So I'm gonna label this... Oh no, it's already kind of labeled part 2. Okay, so... Are we still here, chat? Are we still here? Because I'm not out of streaming juice. Like, not even a little bit. Please don't make me redo the combat. Please put me back in the cutscene. I think that what happened since the previous disconnect was the boss fight, and then we started the... Fuck! Okay, no, we're redoing all of it, and that's okay. That's okay, genuinely, I think. Oh, come on! You cannot be serious. That's bullshit. Okay. That's fine. But yeah, we're gonna redo the combat. But luckily that means that I can just entirely not worry about preserving or uploading that previous like 7 minutes of VOD.
再び私のところまで来させたのでしょう。その愚かな勇気は人々をかばうため。それとも私に
Let's see, I'm trying to remember what were the points I raised last time. Like outside of facilitating gameplay, why doesn't the traveler throw all these people off the nearest cliff for looking at them wrong? The best way that I can explain it is that her plane is very interesting. The Traveler has hacks, but the thing is, in order to like use hacks to their greatest ability, you do have to figure out what the rules that you're breaking are first. You know, in order to break the rules, you have to know the rules. I know that that was a joke, but like, that is my legitimate answer. Right, I pointed out that like, this is really the point of the whole game. Pointing out that like, if something that you do comes at a great cost to the people of Teyvat, then what you're doing is a failure. And yeah, her talking about, I mean, this is a very twisted way of seeing it, but again, it completely makes sense given what happened to the Moon Dynasty and Conria, that she perceives human innovation and like creativity and change as like a problem. Like random guard isn't standing up to me for longer than 14 seconds, hacks or no. I concur. And yeah, calling us the furthest thing from eternity is interesting, because what that reveals to me is that to A, eternity are the heavenly principles. Like, the heavenly principles, she fully believes in Celestia's heavenly plan in a way. She might not realize that that's what she's doing, but she is. And again, that's the problem of quote-unquote playing by a tyrant's rules, is that when you choose to play by their rules, you reveal that, in a way, you do believe in what they're saying. Her mentioning abiding by the heavenly principles, rules, and ideals, and using eternity as her way of doing that is very cool. World's least subtle foreshadowing in a way that I really like. And us being against heavenly principles means we're against her way of being against eternity. We are not exclusively against the heavenly principles yet as a character, but like, yes. Or rather, not regarding the heavenly principles at this point. Thank you, Zebai. Oh, the change to black and white there was really interesting. Oh my god, the soundtrack is so good. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Oh! Oh! Yai, Miko, save me! Okay. I will not complain about getting to rewatch these cutscenes, so thanks, internet. LOL. Yeah, that's right, we brought your ex. What you gonna do about that, huh? What you gonna do about that? Interesting that despite Miko identifying herself as A's familiar... Wait! So, she taught A how to use this, like, space magic shit. Also very interesting that she can draw people's will into... I think that this is similar to how abyssal corruption got brought to Teyvat, right? Is Nibelung, who saw the abyssal corruption outside of Teyvat, you know, brought it into the realm, just like how we are bringing other people's ambitions into A's mental plane, despite the fact that, you know, she made it and it has its own rules and blah blah blah. Congrats on repeating jokes. Thank you very much. Yakuza trap card. That X you drunk tested last week. Yeah. It was a very nothing burger joke, and so I needed to say it as much as possible. We abide by the people rather than the rules HP. Yes, heavenly principles established from things our rejection of eternity also lie with rejection of eternity. Yes, even if we don't know it yet, which we don't. You know, not in as many words, at least. Which is very interesting, right? That we are naturally going against the heavenly principles rules. Oh, you know what? You know what? I think that a big part of the reason that, again, the Traveler started experiencing, like, corruption was because in that moment, she wanted full control of the situation. In that, or they wanted, he wanted, whatever. In that moment, the Traveler wanted the Fatui to just go away. You know? Yes, actually, I think that that's exactly it. Because harming the Fatui, getting rid of the Fatui, is still technically following Celestia's rule, which is when humans cross a perceived line, you get rid of them. Right? Traveler canonically very rarely, like, outright kills people. And also very rarely desires to control the situations around them. However, in the Delusion Factory, she wanted Scaramouche to be gone. And then with the Duel Before the Throne, indirectly, she killed Signora. She chose to engage in a duel to the death, even though she wasn't the one that delivered the killing blow. And so those moments being the ones where Celestia's divine plan was, like, tearing at the Traveler's existence the most makes a lot of sense, because in those moments, the Traveler was taking other people's fates in their hands. The Traveler directly made decisions about other people's fates in that moment instead of just being along for the ride. In that moment, they were not just a Traveler. They were not just tagging along with the Adepti or tagging along with Barbados. They were on a solo mission to get rid of the Fatui's influence on Inazuma. And when you get that deep, that's how you end up becoming the Abyss Twin. Yes. Okay. Because again, I knew that it was something to do with playing by Celestia's rule, but I didn't quite know exactly what that rule would be. I do think that the rule is when you see something you don't like, you snuff it out.
私の負けです。どうして自らの民を彼らの願いの力を信じてやれぬのじゃ。あれらの願いは距離や空間、さらには時間をも超え、すでに何人にも止められぬもの。
When people move forward with all their might, they can surpass the gods' expectations and even take over the work of the gods.
それが何時
We learned that in Liyue.
が前へ進み、神が後ろに置いていかれる国か。しかして、なぜわらわたちがそう自分勝手に前へ進むことを一方的に放棄させることがで
Do
きる
we think Miko is the Electro Sovereign? Rejecting the fatui outright means unintentionally following Celestia's will and abiding by that selfish wish of snuffing them out. Yeah, and that takes their fate away from the hands of the people. Yeah, because the fatui still are the people, you know? Like, you know, messing with the fatui's affair doesn't take away their choice. Killing someone takes away their choice. You know?
しかし、一歩前へ進むたび何かを失っていきました。そして最後には彼女さえも失ったのです。あれらの自責が今も雷陽の心に語り継がれている。しかし、失ったものがこの国に残した烙印は今なお燃え続けている。探し求める。たとえそれが真理の光だとして、少なくとも私たちには今があるのですから。彼女はそう言いました。
replying to a client since we've already watched this on stream. 来光を保つためには時を止めるしかないのかもしれません。今とは儚い幻想である。永遠のみが天理に最も近づける。私はもう影ではありません。この身こそ意図尊き存在。天下を太平せし。臣民に夢を与えると誓いましょう。 But yeah, I think it's that the moment you start seeing snuffing out an entire group of people as a solution to your problems, then that's when you lose your status as a descender. Because that means that you are embroiled enough in Teyvat's way of operating and thinking that you can pick sides. You know, picking a side between human factions is totally different than picking a side between the people of Teyvat and Celestia, because Celestia are also Outlanders. Picking between the native people of a planet and the people that descended upon it is still Outlander descender territory. But the second that you start picking between factions of humans is the moment that you have lost the descender plot and fully integrated yourself into Irminsul's logs as a citizen of Celestia, I think, is what we are meant to learn from this. I really like that idea.
導くことを選んだのです。じゃが永遠は汝にとって
Eternity's too cruel a fate for you, eh? Oh. Yeah, do we think that Miko is the Electro Sovereign? You guys can't hear my Discord notifications, right? Oops.
何百年もの間、ここで一人、寂しかったじゃろう。しかし、これは必要なことで。
We cannot know. Okay.
前へ進まなければ逃すものも多いじゃろう。ここで永遠にとどまる汝も失い続けている。
Yeah, she's missing out on being involved in the lives of her people.
そんな孤独に耐えながら、その時間軸を永遠のために無限まで伸ばす。
Yeah, I think that this is the closest narrative, just like how Zibai's story is the closest like narrative parallel that we currently have to like Zhongli's kind of journey through things. I think that this is kind of the closest we see. This is like, just like she said, like this story takes place in very close proximity to the Heavenly Principles story, I think. Separating yourself from your people, trying to control them, failing to control them, taking things too far eventually, but we get the good ending, where instead of continuing to tighten and tighten and tighten your grip, she decides to let go and get to know her people as people instead of just as subjects. Oh.
数百年もの出来事
How long will that take?
どれほどの時間を
That's so real. It's like, girl, I got 5 minutes.
記憶力はいいんじゃ。数百年の些細なことまで覚えておるぞ。
I don't think she's the Electro Sovereign, but I can see that being a very fun theory to examine. Now kiss!
ミコ実はもうこうして会うことは二度とないと思っていました。あなたに会えたのは永遠の中に生じた変数
Change to eternity.
驚きでもあります。
Damn.
やっと素直に認めおったか。なら引き続き友でいてやってもいいぞ。
まったく子供じみた会話ですね。ですがあなたたちの計画に負けたからには
Eternally
あなた
lesbian.
たちの意思に従ってメガリレーを廃止しましょう。しかし永遠についてこの国が果たして前へ進むべきかどうかについては再び考える必要があります。
最初から
Yeah. She really did throw a tantrum and slam the door behind her.
その後ライデン将軍はメガリレーを廃止した。人々の願いはあやつの閉ざされた心の
Oh, but
扉
is
を開け
is it still the puppet though?
一心浄土
Or are they using the Raiden Shogun as
あ
a
やつは
title?
人々の目に永遠を見た。願いがひときわ強く輝いたとき、神はそのものに眼差しを送る。ある願いは痛みを拭い、正気をもたらし、希望を呼び起こす。ある願いはたとえそれを持つ者の身が滅び、魂が天に帰ろうと、生まれた時と変わらず真摯に熱く燃えゆく。そう永遠に。
ライデン将軍の一心浄土で何やってたんだ？メガリレーが本当に廃止になるなんて。そうなのか。おいら心配してたんだからな。さっき
Wow.
ミコがオイラたちのことを呼んでたぞ。お礼を言うためかな。
Yeah, I don't think that that is. I think that that is more emotionally hard hitting than Liyua's Act 3. I think that Inazuma overall, in terms of how well the story was articulated, is still going to be the bottom tier compared to the other regions because of things that we've discussed. But if we take out the problem parts and we isolate it to the like peak of each story, the peak being Act 3, I actually would rate Inazuma. Actually, Inazuma's at the top right now. I know for a fact that Fontaine and Sumeru are both ahead of Inazuma, even though Inazuma's really, really good. But, yeah, wow. This game really is just a love letter to humanity, you know? And Goonerbait. But, the story is, is a love letter to humanity and all the cool things that humans do.
神社へはガンほどきに
お前が呼んだんだろ。
冗談じゃ。
Very funny. Ha 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 ha.
ミコも気分がいいみたいだな。
そうじゃ。長年会っていなかった旧友と話せたのじゃ。
Yeah, because the travelers decided that they don't like fatui, but they are no longer like, yeah, I don't know what came over me. The heavenly principles came over you. Yeah. Just the ways of Teyvat came over us.
汝の実力はわらわの予測を超えておる。まあともかく勝ったならそれでよい。めでたしめでたしじゃ。やっとファデュイの計画を一回阻止できたな。
True. It did come at the cost of, you know, literal murder, but like,
神の心を奪われなかった。
神の心
about
それ
that.
はコマのようなものでは
That little thing, you know.
見たことがあるの
So,
か
just that little guy.
自信が持ってて天空の島とつながってる神の心だ。
And there were keep Celestia connected to Teyvat.
どうしたんだ？
So
あれならわらわが差し出したそうでなければいかにして残氷から汝の命を救った
just handed it over. No
残
biggie.
氷は今やファトスの第6位
Yeah, because Senora's number 8.
よりも上じゃわらわは自らの命をかけて戦うような性格ではないぞ。
もう何を言ったらいいのかわからない。
エイが人形を作ってから神の心を
Which is very interesting because the whole purpose of making the puppet vessels was to store Zenosis. So it's interesting that she decided to still make the puppet anyway. Yeah, the Balladeer is a very good character. We'll get to see more of him in Sumeru, guys. He is so good.
あやつによればもう天空の島とは連絡を絶っている
She severed ties with Celestia. Oh!
神の心は争いを招く無用なものに過ぎぬ。
Oh, so she's just fully rejected the heavenly principles now. Whoa.
核心となる人物を引き換えることがで
Holy
きる
shit.
なら割のいい取引だと思わぬか。結果から見ればわらわの儲けだな。
Yeah. I
そう言
concur.
われるとそうだな。オイラも旅人は神の心よりも大事だ。
Maddie, would you trade me for one Gnosis and a corn chip?
仕方ないな。もう今さら取り戻せないみたいだし、過ぎたことを考えても意味ない。そういえばミコ、まだオイラたちを呼んだ理由を聞いてなかったよな。
お礼のためじゃ。
Aww.
汝らがテイワット全土を旅するというのなら、稲妻の旅も一段落ついたことじゃろ。
And the
お
corn
礼
chip.
として
Yeah.
この先の道のことでも今までの
Very interesting, yeah, that Miko takes in the role of the stand-in between you and Celestia. Okay. Corn chips are yummy. Mmm.
人形の将軍を作った技術は今では
Puppet was built with technology lost to time? Oh, so the puppet, Miko taught her how to make the plane, but the puppet itself was made before. Okay. This is talking about the Balladeer. Okay.
じゃあライデン将軍は3人いるのか？
There's 3. Hmm.
あの原型はただ実現性を確認する
No, but like for real, like, but I mean, her making it does make it like part of herself, right? Even if she didn't actually properly embed like a deadly self or anything like that in it, it still carries a part of her, you know?
しかしエイはそれを
Sealing the power within it. Mm?
それの体内にある
Shit,
力のみ
maybe.
封印することを選んだんじゃ。その後、あれはただの人のように己の意志を頼りに稲妻の土地をさまよい続け
Interesting that Miko
ファデュイに目をつけられ
just
た
left
の
him
だわ
to do that.
そしてその原型の人形はファデュイたちに調整され
Unsealed his
力の封印
power.
が解かれたんじゃ。
Right, the Tori experimented on him. Right.
神の造物であり神の心を奪ったもの。
そんなことがあったなんて。
そうじゃな。偶然と言うべきか運命汝のような異教の者が 雷神が変わったことを知っていると。
そうモラクスが言ってたんだ。雷神バールがなくなった。
じゃが事実を言え。
Twin gods Baal and Beelzebul. Beelzebul, which is A, is
合
Beelzebul.
成の魔人。
彼女らは力を合わせて魔人戦争
They won the Archon War together.
バールが幕府を設立した後、バールゼブル
Oh, so they weren't like originally siblings. Oh, are they meant to parallel the Traveler and the Twin?
あのエイじゃ。そしてバールは名を誠という。
Huh.
世間からすれば両者は常に一体の存在で、魔人バールの名であれ。
No, no, it's different because it's a body double, not a twin.
あの時
So, what does that parallel then?
戦争で誠が死んでからエイが表舞台に出るようになったんじゃ。
エイもショックだっただろうな。姉妹だから。
So, maybe there are body doubles elsewhere that we just don't know about yet. You know, Gravity Falls style.
エイが変わったのもあの時からじゃ。あやつが失ったものの中で一番
Freedom
大きかった
Focalors?
のじゃろ。
そんなことがあったのか。
But,
なんかだんだんエイのことが分かってきた。
oh, the difference being that A was the Shadow Warrior against things that stopped Inazuma's progress. Focalors, to Focalors, Farina was her Shadow Warrior
優しい神じゃ。
in the fight against Celestia.
常に目の前にある
Okay. Yeah.
優しいものを
Thank you.
大切にして。
I don't know how I didn't think of that.
そうだったのか。
すまぬ。それについてはわらわも。じゃが
Oh, she's unfamiliar with the
もしナンジラ
Sustainer?
がエイを疑っているのなら、エイはナンジラがあったという神の特徴と異なるだけでなく、はるか昔に
Oh, she gave up. Oh, she severed her ties with Celestia ages ago. Very interesting that despite severing ties with Celestia, she still abides by the heavenly principles. That's a very interesting bit of cognitive dissonance there.
それはよかった。
安心しろ。おい。
ナンジの兄の痕跡については、わらわも持てるすべての何
はあ
か情報を手に入れれば、ナンジ稲妻の後は、
Yeah, we're going to Sumeru.
スメールは知恵の神を
Quest for wisdom and knowledge is never ending. Yeah, that's dangerous.
時に不可解なことにつながるスメールでは知識は資源として
Knowledge is holistically managed as a resource. Very interesting wording.
事件
Well, I mean, yeah, but
じゃがその決断をしたのが賢者。
クラクサナリデビ
知らぬのか。クラクサナリデビはスメールの信
ooh, Lesser Lord Kusanality is a term of endearment?
彼
Okay.
女に確認したいことが。そうか、わかった。そう大事に取っておく。
Is that item gonna come back at some point someday? That would be crazy.
胸の前の一番。
誰がそんなことするんだよ。
まあよい。そうか。じゃがそれは汝の小さな目標に過ぎぬとわらわは思うぞ。汝にとって願いとは。
Yeah. Oh, if the traveler's ambition becomes something that is, remember how the thing about like that theory that Medi brought up earlier in stream about how when people's fates align with the Archon's fates, vision happens, right? I think that, yeah, if Traveler does something where the fate too closely aligns with the Abyss Twins, then that's when the proverbial vision will shackle the Traveler. That's what I think.
汝に神の目がないのは、その願いがまだ生まれておらぬからかもしれぬな。
Because again, what Yai said there is your ambition should be something that transcends the world below and the starry skies above. Something that shines in unison with fate itself. Yes. Okay. I think I'm right. Alright. Well, that is the Archon quest. Yeah, that is by far my favorite Act 3. By far my favorite Act 3. Damn. So yeah, next time we will do the Chasm quest. Yeah, next time we'll do the Chasm quest. Alright, my dear chat, when I'm still not out of juice, so when I come back, we will have text-to-speech and, music abound, so that we can just chill while I do quests and continue to yap about lore and stuff. Unless, like, everyone's heading to bed at once, which I don't think is happening, but if you are, then, like, yeah, it's better for me to raid us out here. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break for food. I'm gonna aim for 30 to 45 minutes, could be as little as 15. Gonna respond to some client DMs, going to get food, and going to go from staring at my big screen to staring at my small screen. Yeah, thank you very much for sticking around with me. This was a wild ride. Yeah, watching the story just like ramp up in quality, like that was pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie, but personally gonna sleep. Yeah, have a good eating stuff. Thank you so much, Willow, and thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, it's getting late, and it's getting late for you. See ya. My Pocopion machine will be done charging by the time you're back, and it'll be a good vibe. Yeah. All right, my friends, I'm going to put you on a BRB screen, with some music, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Let's see what we get first. Hell yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. Hello? Hello? People here? Hi. It is time for our post lore adventure vibe time. Because holy shit, that was a lot. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 achievements from 2 acts of main story. Crazy. But yeah, now that we've done the Archon quest, we've unlocked most of the content for Inazuma, so we can go through and clear quests and stuff in the interest of getting ourselves up to a higher AR level. How are we doing, my friends? I hope everybody is doing well and is ready to vibe. Hello, Mati. Yeah. How many levels does this go? Is it just 50? It's just 50. Okay. All right. Next stop is, yeah, reputation. Yeah, no particular plan. Just vibing. Probably looping back to lore thoughts on occasion. And other such Basil Stream classics. If such a thing exists. I have hot chocolate and heat pack and basil and Pokopia. Yay! And yeah, I am gonna be, you're occasionally gonna hear me furiously typing, cause, remember how I was talking about how there was a big commission that I was worried about because, you know, they're moving countries. So, like, you know, it's up in the air if it'll happen or not. It is officially happening. We are doing it, Medi 2.0 style, where we do, like, some of it now, some of it later. And of course, installment plans on top, so that everybody can manage everything. So I am going to be occasionally, you're just going to see me stare off into space and furiously type for a second, because I've been told that I just sound stressed out when I type in general. Hang on, what's divisible by 4? Okay, we have decided on an installment plan. Let's go! I'm so excited! And like, guys, I'm so excited. They said that they really want me to be like their model artist. Like, they want to keep coming to me over and over. And I'm like, ah! That's so cool! That's so cool. Yeah, I'm very, very excited by that prospect. Yay! Yeah, like, it is such a big difference. Like, I don't know, it's knowing that there is a person that's like, yes, I want you to be the person that, like, manages my Sona is so, like, unbelievably, like, flattering, you know? Like, I'm in awe of that, especially given that, like, you know, I am new, right? I am not, like, properly, quote-unquote, established yet, as, like, a model rigger and whatnot, even though I've done a lot of good work, don't get me wrong, but, like, you know, you need to, okay, we need to go find the ward, but yeah, also, we're gonna continue the, cleansing ritual, which, for people who may have missed it, is Inazuma's Shrine Maiden's way of preventing abyssal corruption from taking over Inazuma. Okay, I think... Was it just the little guy that did it? No. That just revealed a ward. So how do I get... How do I get... Is it this? No, I solved this. What else is there? Ah, fuck this place. Oh, come on, Guoba. Oh. I'm sorry, is that just seagrass? Is there... What? Okay. Wasn't expecting there to be nothing there, but sure. Ah. Are you kidding me? Bruh, okay. No, it's not right. You can't stop me, can't stop me. Red light. Oh, also, Meti, I do want to ask, because you're my favorite, do you have any music vibe preferences, i.e. game audio versus girly pop versus random, and so on and so forth? Such as to enhance the pokopia of it all. And also if you just don't want to answer because you are, again, vibing. Slay. Let's see. And that does put me in another sakura tree. Okay. Random is fine. Slay. Since I'm impatient, I'm gonna cut this one off to just go zoop. And immediately get Green Day. Don't even get a second before we get Green Day. Oh shoot, I forgot to respond to my friend. Okay. As much as no lifing in Genshin Impact entertains me, I do need to make sure that I do not actually neglect my social things, and if that means occasionally awkwardly answering DMs during stream, then that is a slay. IMO. Okay, I've already done that one. Have I done this one? I have. I know I've done that one. Okay. In the future too. No, I'm giving it to you. Until my skin is ripped to shreds. The past and present and the other. Hurry to tell it I am listening. And the past and present and the future too. And I'm giving it to you. Got no one. We got no place to go. We'll be alright. Be alright.
みんなを守るからね。
片付けましょう。洞察と知恵に律令を追い
No crit! Actually, JK, I forgot concessioning. X Otogi Manashi by Real. Okay. Is there an English title just to be safe? Oto Kibanashi. Yeah. Nope, it is right there. Slay! And yeah, I am playing the right version. CPK. Okay. Have that all set. Next time we call, you should info dump about Cosmic Princess Kaguya to me. I beg. Yeah, Ro going through their hyperpop era is like such a big slay. Ooh, we're almost at AR-54. Let's go. Her name card is so pretty! It's so pretty!
ミュージックスタート。
片付けましょう。行け。
やはりダメだったか。
天からの贈り物ね。ありがたくいただきましょう。
Ooh, yeah, I fuck with this. I fuck with this. Hell yeah. It's so good. Yeah. Whoa, what the fuck? This has to be a setting for a quest or something later. It has to be. There's no way. Almost AR-54. It looks like you barely made it halfway across to the EXP bar. Uh-huh. Aww. Let's see. Is it under? Probably. No? Hello? Oh, Inazuma, don't do this to me. Ah! Inazuma Cliffs, they could never make me like you. I think that you underestimate the rate at which I play this game, Zero. I started playing like a month ago, right? On this account, obviously. I played the game before, but like this account is like a month. A month and like a week. It's like 5 weeks old. Ooh! Yeah, I think this is the most Janey song that you've recommended to me, Medi. / pause. The convergence between your taste in music has finally arrived. And it is Cosmic Princess Kaguya. Can you let me up here? Thank you. Okay, is it at the top of this fuck-ass tree? It sure is, and I just didn't see it. My internet crapped out. I said, that's the most, like, Janey song you've ever recommended to me. I like that Cosmic Princess Kaguya, a lot of content from the start of the game gives a lot of experience. Mm-hmm. I appreciate that the famed bridge between your and Janey's music taste was Cosmic Princess Kaguya. We are sorting out that, all the logistic stuff, you know. You need to send me the form for me to fill it out and set up the payment plan, and then you approve it, yada 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 yada. Random ass pit stop to Good Hunter. POV, Yorakai Alberich before the Chasm quest. Is my cheese done? Oh my god, it is. Okay. This one isn't your favorite, is it, Medi? It's not Hey Brother, it's Wake Me Up. Or is it Hey Brother? I think it's, oh, it is. Okay, I keep getting them backwards, which is driving me nuts. Because I prefer Wake Me Up to Hey Brother by a sliver. And I keep not remembering if we line up there or if we don't. Okay, is that all the notifications on the map? Yes. Okay. Now, let's see. I have Zby 90. Right. I would like to enhance this. Available for a limited time. Oh my god! New character release! All domains are available! Oh, do you have another account that's endgame? I quit 2 years ago. And just started a new account. I didn't like quit on purpose. But like, you know, I burned out, I was going through life. But then, Zby released. And I got really excited because she has a fantasy, equivalent of dissociative identity disorder. And like, she's really good representation. It's a very well fleshed out allegory. And I have the ID, so I got very excited. And, came back to the game just for them. Yep. I dropped out right after the last Archon quest in Fontaine. Like, pretty much immediately after that. Again, not because I didn't want to. I just was going through life. So I'm very excited to get through to Natlan and everything. But, you know, the main reason I decided to start a whole new account is because I realized that I haven't gotten to play the game in chronological order. Because, I mean, you were there, I imagine. You know, when things were being released, they were being released out of order, and so things got pretty disorienting at times, and it makes a huge difference. The Chasm quest not happening until after Inazuma makes the Traveler's Attitude in Sumeru make so much sense. Before it was kind of like, hey, you just made all those friends in the Chasm, why are you being mean to these random fatui agents that, you know, aren't great, but they're not worse than your friends from the Chasm. It's because she made the friends in the Chasm before going to, Inazuma, and then in Inazuma, they did the big bad. Like, she literally almost fell to the Traveler almost fell to the Heavenly Principles because they were so upset. Which is valid. But Natlan's 50-50 good bad. I mean, I think everything is that way. Like, Liyue main quest, I got upset at the Act 3 fetch quests. Inazuma Act 1, I think, was poorly executed in terms of merging the story and the gameplay. Mondstadt, I think, is the only main story where I did not find the point where I was getting, like, frustrated. Oh my gosh, hey Mocha! Yay! Well, how are you doing? It's good to see ya. Oh my gosh, I meant to follow up with you and I forgot. How did the rest of your first stream go? Also, yes, my friends, please go follow my friend Mocha. We birthed a VTuber model together, and he also streams. He's playing Resident Evil 7 right now, I think. And also he's just a slay. The exploration is horrible. I enjoyed the little bit of exploration that I've done so far. I do know that just in general, open world stuff is always going to vary drastically between people. For example, I loved 4. Oh my god, I was so far off. But for example, I loved the Sumeru Desert. I loved the Sumeru Desert. No one else did, but I did. Yeah. So, you know, I am definitely gonna hold my own. I'm definitely gonna wait to hold my own conclusions on exploration. Yeah, hi Mocha! Mwah mwah mwah! I need to not go to Liyue City right now, because I do not want to trip that Archon quest right now. I like the exploration in Atlan. Yeah, I've really loved it so far. I did a little bit for the current event, just a smidge. And I really like the dinosaurs. They're so cute. And yeah. Why are we listening to this? I think we actually might be done with this weapon. Like, just with that one domain run. I might not have... I keep forgetting, even though I literally looked at it, I keep forgetting that now... condensed resin is 60, not 40, so it gives you 3 times and not 2. Like, even though it literally tells me, like, do you want to get 3 times the rewards, it still catches me off guard. I don't know. But that's a me problem, not a game like criticism or anything like that. You know. When I am done, like, leveling my characters and stuff, I'm gonna come through my bag and fix all of my shit. Craftable amount 0. Are you sure? Wait, really? Oh, yeah. Damn. Unfort, yeah. I think we are done with this though, right? That does put me completely out of Mistflower stuff, which is a bummer, but that's okay. No! Fine. Fine. We'll do farming. We'll do farming and quest clearing. But yeah, I think that exploration is a lot more... Want a muted dog? Oh my gosh, yes. Medi, I will always, I will always want you in my world, my real world and my Genshin world. You can't see it, but I'm doing heart hands. Was there a character that was released in the past that you wished you had gotten? No, I'm pretty happy with my plans for raising my units, because my thing is I go all in on the units I pull as opposed to having a lot of diversity between 5 stars. I want to triple crown and get constellations and stuff for like 2 teams, or like 1 team at a time, rather, you know? So as years pass, I will, and that was true even on my old account. Like, I was a DPS Barbara main for just love of the game, and I saved for either a year or a year and a half to get C2 Kazuha to support my DPS Barbara, and I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Actually, literally, right now, I'm praying that I can get C2 Linnea for my Zibai. Yeah. Because my Zibai is C0 R1. But, like, Linnea just gets so broken at C2, and maybe I can get her R1, but, like, that's not a priority by any means. And yeah, and then it goes to saving up for Bina, and then it goes to saving up for Skirk and subsequent supports, and then it goes to saving up for Zibai constellations. You know, and so on and so forth. Hello! Linnea, the upcoming character. I do appreciate Lanyan, though. Meti, would you like to have a VC so there's no lag? Or is the amount of lag just like fine? Yeah. She is the next banner after Skirk. It's fine. Okay, thank you. Oh. Oops. I wasn't paying attention. This cute. Yo! Oh, we both missed. There we go. Rip. Us both missing that same barrel was actually unironically really funny. Also, yeah, if you type in normal chat in like Genshin's chat, chat will be able to see ya. Slay. Okay. Yeah, they can see. My emotional support, Medi. Because my Zibai is quite effectively built at this point, but I still would like to have you here. Because you're my favorite. Oh my god, there's an agate. That's what... Where? It's up. Fuck. Okay, fine. That's an agate? That's what they said when I started high school. There's another one? Oh my gosh. Yeah, this stream is just gonna be side quest galore. We have no agenda, we are simply here for vibes. You confuse me? Girl, I confuse me too. Gender ambiguous girl. I was gonna go glide down to get the other crimson agate, and then, but then there was another, what? I saw it. Oh, there it is. You know? Okay. Silly. Hehe. Is that it? It is, okay. I can't always just forget her. Where do I always forget which waypoint it is that you feed foxes at. Is it this one? I think it is. No, it's not even close. Not that one. This one? No. Oh! Is that a... That is a Samatro. Here? That is the same one I just went to. Oh, or do I have to go to that waypoint and walk in the direction that Medi is currently walking? What am I doing? Oh my god, a comment chest. Yeah, this stream has been fueled by nothing but ADHD. I have zero focus. I have no concept of a list of tasks. Hello? Do you know where the fox cave is? I forgot. And I could look it up, but... Am I following you? Okay. Or, oh, enemies. No, slightly. But you killed. I got energy orbs, but no drops. What the fuck? Game, that's so mean. That is literally so rude. Bruh! Oh well. It's literally so rude! Okay, foxes. Donde está? Foxes this way. Literally right here. Oh my gosh. Oh, the last thing I see, you are never coming home, never coming home, never coming home, never coming home. You know the things that you never told me. You know the sad that you never told me. Oh! Uh-oh. Internet or randomness of tasks? Overwhelming. Okay, internet is my guess. Or I kicked you on accident somehow. We will find out. Boy! Hi, Kaching! I thought you couldn't interact because I was there. No. Valid. Thank you for being willing to drop in and out for me. I super duper appreciate it. Start raining, 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 start raining. Please! What? Okay, rude. I didn't Elo a buff, so it'd be... So much Bruno Mars in the shuffle today. Goddamn. Slay. Okay. Remember by Yui Got. Okay. I have not heard of that one. Hello, Bishops. We'll fight you two. Look, sometimes you just need to go around the map mindlessly destroying everything with your bestie. Okay, that was upsetting. Oh! The lack of crit there. Understandable, have a nice day. Oh! I like count dogging as Goro. Me too! Dog. Hang on, let me, do... Because I keep not doing his setup anyway. So, less need for Bina for reactions. No longer need Bina for reactions. Only dog. Y'all, Medi just had, like, the most exhausting work week of his life, so I'm unironically like, oh my god, he's spending time with me on my stream. I'm like, ooh! Oh my god, guys, do you think he likes me? Bonkers concept. Okay, I cannot be bothered to fight all of those Dendro Slimes. Okay. It also looks like I went the wrong fucking way, so. It's raining! Come here. You're done. You're done. You're cooked. Obviously, it's significantly sadder without Ilua than it is with him, because his EM buffs are crazy. But it's still fun. It is still fun either way. Medi going through his K-pop arc and his J-pop arc, like plus, like J-pop idol arc, back to back has been a blessing for my soul. Because obviously he's listened to J-pop stuff. You know, it's not like he wasn't into it before, but like, you know, Cosmic Princess Kaguya has brought it to another level. It is enjoyable. Okay, I think that's it. It looks like. Bounty done? No? Yes. Okay. Respawning in 2 hours. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's... We also need to do one of these. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like in a mood to stream. You know what I mean? Like, which is especially nice after a good week of having health struggles. You know, like it is extra nice to just have the motivation to just be on stream, vibe, chat with people as they drift in and out. You know, it's a very particular kind of socializing, but it's very fulfilling to me, you know. Hell yeah. Let's go. Yeah, 40 just being an option without needing to use condensed resin is so nice. All right, let's see if that's enough for me to craft stuff for Ilua's weapon. But if not, it doesn't really matter because we have free weapon and talent domains for a whole week. I forget that they just do that now. That is so nice, and it's the whole week. This is the song with the Morse code in it. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, that is not enough. Yeah, not even close. Oof. But again, it doesn't matter. Oh, it is such a relief having just... It is so unbelievably relieving just having open domains. Like, really and truly. So nice. Fuck yes. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Weapons are rough. What am I looking for? I am looking for quest. Yeah, well, let's continue with... Okay. I think... I now have a decent amount of quests that I can't do in co-op. No, they now more clearly label them. Okay, if you want to tag along while I do... miscellaneous quest, that would be a slay. And I can save the co-op only ones for when you get your Pokopia itch back. They are asleep. Okay. Interesting. Gourmet Supreme... Does anyone know of anyone that unironically really loves the Gourmet Supremos? Genuinely, I cannot think of a single person I know that, like, truly feels honest to God affection for the Gourmet Supremos. They go dip for now. Thanks for a couple moments of fun, dog. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Dang it. Okopia. And other such activities. Too slow, loser. Ah, I know. Ah, I'll get you next time. We all know it. Savor the victory for now. It is temporary. Oh! Yay! Made outfit. I forget where they go after this. Or is that the last, like, non-commission? I think that might be the last non-commission, honestly. Oi. Okay, we need more chests. So, how do we want to go and do that? 43, 57, 26. Watatsumi Island is the least explored, so yeah. No, maybe doing Miss Quest is the best way to get. Does that give me a little? No, it does not give me. But they'll take me 2 chests. It's still worth treating this as an avenue for getting there. I remember you driving to my house in the middle of the night. I know what makes you laugh. Now you're about to cry. I know your favorite songs, and you tell me about your dreams. Think I know where you belong. Now it's with me. Can't you see it all? The one who understands you, there you are. Along the way, can't you see? Standing by and waiting at your back door all this time. How could you not know, baby? Okay, I was wondering why this camp was empty earlier. It's because it is a quest exclusive. Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting that they didn't even load the totems in advance. I understand why, but still. Strikes me as a little bit odd. Oh, hello. Cool. Hello. That's a cute name, Kumi. Uh-huh. It's a little embarrassed about making people worry about me. Uh-huh. What? Oh, she guides us through all the... Okay, why does Paimon just keep saying what on the loop? That's... Desires of the heart are actually the riches offered to the statues of Watatsumi. Okay. Epic. Wahoo. Okay, so she teaches us the mechanic. Okay, that's fair. Am I? Oh my god. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Are you serious? Okay. Oh, sorry. You couldn't configure your party. You were on the wrong part of the exact same stair. Yeah, my bad game, my bad. Why do hydro totems feel so rare? Is there not an Electrograna? They became rarer. Oh, they become even rarer than they already were? Damn. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Oh well. That is the hazard of doing the open world thing, I suppose. He sleeps alone. Sleeps alone. They don't harm you where he's headed, 'cause he knows where this goes. He can't hurt him if he can't see them out. I was worthy, I was worthy, I was worthy, I was. Of course it stops raining the exact second that I lock in. Okay. You. Cool. Thank you. Oh, no drops. That makes sense. Nice and easy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, very interesting that we only ever see Pyro and Electro of like this variety of samurai, you know, Ronin samurai types. Yeah, I don't get this guy. Okay, Paimon calling somebody else childish, though, is wild. Do I have 12 Naku weed? No! Ugh! And Naku weed doesn't grow around here, does it? Okay. Y'all, this game is out to piss me off in particular, I think. I've decided, actually. So many quests just to ask you to get Naku weed. Can you guys please... You guys have such a diverse biosphere here in Inazuma. Can you guys please ask for more than one thing? So I don't need to get 500,000 of them. Please. Oh my gosh. What? You're kidding. You're kidding! You're kidding! Stop, 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 stop! How do I, then? Okay. Am I stupid? What? Why can't I just climb around this? That cannot be right. Okay. Somebody should, look into that. That ain't right. Yeah, that ain't right. I think I remember having a similar struggle the first time I did this too, so that is not new either. Oh boy. Climb the pillar, Zibai. Thank you.
片付けましょうアメラウンルリが月を映す洗い清めましょう
I wanna tell you about super shy, super shy, super shy, but wait a minute, well, make it mine, all my mind, all the time. I wanna tell you, but I'm super shy, super shy. Oh wait, oh, I'm stupid. You were not supposed to climb up there. Okay, that's my bad then. Oops. High-key embarrassing, but that's okay. Here is the Sealy. Do not see it at the moment. Okay, where do I get Naku weed anyway? To Tarsuna, I think? I'm guessing it's in there. I would rather get my Naku weed and leave, except it's not here. I don't think. I fear it is on this island instead. Probably. No? No, yes, there it is. Oh, there's one. Uh-oh. I'm getting cramps. Why am I getting cramps? It's not the time for cramps. Because my posture was bad? That's valid. Why am I getting cramps? Uh-oh. I'm gonna give it another minute. And hope it simply goes away. Oh my gosh. I now randomly feel a little nauseous. And not motion sick nauseous, which does sometimes happen because Inazuma be like that. Oh no, what's my body doing today? The question that will be asked for all of eternity. What is Basil's body doing? I'd say that I simply need to take a massive dump. However, nausea usually doesn't accompany that. The fuck? Are you immune? You are. Oh. Physical damage is a buy. Let's go. Okay, yeah. I might need to head out to lay down. Cause I don't. Cause I mean, okay. Random bouts of nausea are not horribly uncommon for me. It's just like uncommon enough that I'm like, that is a notable enough symptom for me to not. Huh. That's the thing. It's like, I'm not sure if I need to or not, but I definitely should err on the side of caution given this is fairly rare and I do not know what is causing it. Yeah, it's not motion sickness though, because it's not like headachy nausea. It's like in my stomach. I don't know what that's about. All right, my friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Rip the abrupt end to cozy time, but that is a-okay. I will probably continue to play Genshin from bed. So if you still see me online, you're right. All right, I will hopefully see you tomorrow then, and if not, on Bestie's night, because what is going on with my body? We'll find out. I will keep y'all posted in the Discord, hopefully, and yeah, good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. And especially thanks for hanging out with me throughout story.